Hello friends, welcome to Internet Networks. My name is Edgar Francis. In this video, we are going to see the configurations of BGP Backdoor. Before we start this lab, let's take a look what is a BGP Backdoor. Well, BGP Backdoor is a well-known feature of the BGP which is used to change the administrative distance of eBGP. By default, the external BGP has an administrative distance value of 20. With the help of BGP Backdoor command, you can set to 280. Okay, so just click the link in the description box. This link redirect you to the page. Here I have wrote everything about the BGP backdoor. So let's see the configuration. As you can see the topology over here, we have 3 routers. So our task is to configure the BGP backdoor in order to get this 192.168.30.1 route via this serial interface, which is 4/3 from router 3. Okay, and we configure this lab step by step, starting with the configurations of the IP address. Then we configure EIGRP on router 1 and router 3. After that, we advertise the interfaces, and then we configure eBGP pairing between router 1 and router 2 and router 2 and router 3, and we make sure that the router 1 gets the route 192.168.30.1 route from the serial 4/3 link via EIGRP, and then we configure the backdoor in order to get this 192.168.30 route via serial interface 4/3 from router 3. Okay, so let's configure the IP addressing. Configure the IP address of the fast Ethernet. So interface of fast Ethernet 0/0, and the IP address is 10.1.1.1 255.0.0.0. No keep alive. I'm using this command because I have not connected any devices. Okay, no shutdown. Okay, exit. Another one is the loopback. The loopback address is 192.168.10.1. So loopback 1. The IP address is 192.168.10.1 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown. And we have the 2 serial interfaces 4/0 and 4/3. So interface, we have the serial 4/0, and the IP address is 1.1.1.1 255.0.0.0. No shutdown, exit. And the last is serial 4/3. So serial 4/3, and the IP address is 3.3.3.2 255.0.0.0. No shutdown. Okay, do show IP interface brief. Okay, we have the 10.1.33. and 192.168.10.1, all the 4 network. Okay, now let's go to this router 2. Router 2 is having the 2 serial interface only. Okay, so this is our router 2. Okay, configure terminal, and we have the interface serial 4/0, and the IP address is 1.1.1.2 255.0.0.0. No shutdown, exit. Router 2 is not having any fast Ethernet loopback. Okay, just 2 serial interfaces. So interface serial 4/1, and the IP address is 2.2.2.1 255.0.0.0, and no shutdown. Okay, now let's go to this router 3, our last router. Okay, configure terminal. Router 2 is having the similar interfaces just like the router 1 loopback, 1 fast Ethernet, and 2 serial interfaces. So starting with the fast Ethernet. So interface fast Ethernet 0/0. IP address is 30.1.1.1 255.0.0.0, and no shutdown. And the loopback interface is 1. The IP address of this interface is 192.168.30.1 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown. Now the serial interface, serial is 4/1, so 4/1. The IP address is 2.2.2.2 255.0.0.0. No shutdown, exit. And another one is serial 4/3. So interface, we have the serial 4/3. IP address is 3.3.3.3. Okay, 255.0. Okay, now shutdown. And we have the fast Ethernet. I have okay, let me write down here the no keep alive. Okay, so interface fast Ethernet 0/0, no keep alive, no shutdown, exit. Now let's verify. Do show IP interface brief. We have the 30 dot network up, we have the 2.2.2 up, and the 3 dot network, and we have the 192.168.30.1. okay, so first task is complete. Now we have to configure EIGRP on router 1 and router 3. okay, so again we are going to start with the router 1. So first router EIGRP and the 100, we have the network is 192.168.10.0, and we have the network. We are going to advertise only this loopback interface and the serial interface. okay, so 3.0.0.0. okay, we are not going to advertise this fast Ethernet and this serial interfaces. okay, now let's go to this router 3. okay, so this is the router 3 here also. So router EIGRP 100, and we have the network which is 3.0.0.0, and the network is 192.168 and 30.0. okay, exit. okay, so now let's configure the eBGP peering between router 1 and router 2, and then router 2 and router 3. okay, starting with this router 1. okay, so router BGP, and we have to, the AS number is 611, and we have the neighbor is 1.1.1.2, and the remote AS is 65100. okay, and we have the network which is 192.168 and 10.0, and the mask is 255.255.255.0. okay, and we have the fast Ethernet. Let me revise this also. okay, write down the mask 255.0.0.0. no synchronization. okay, exit. Now let's configure on the router 2. okay, so router BGP 6100, and the neighbor is 1.1.1.1, and the remote AS is 6111. okay, and we have the network is okay, actually we have one more neighbor. You can see over here, configure eBGP peering between router 2 and router 3. so let's configure this neighbor, the 2.2.2.2, and the remote AS is 6333. okay, exit. As you can see over here, the neighborship is up between router 1 and router 2. Okay, now let's configure this on the router 3. Now let's configure the BGP on this router 3. So router BGP 6333, and we have the neighbor is 2.2.2.2, 2.2.2.1, so 2.2.2.1, and the remote AS is 6100, and we advertise the loopback interface and the fast Ethernet. Okay, so network 30.0.0.0 and mask 255.0.0.0, and we have the network 192.168 30.0, and the mask is 255.255.255.0. no synchronization. Exit. As you can see, the neighborship is up. Okay, now we make sure router 1 gets the 192.168.30.1 route from the serial 4/3 link via EIGRP. Now let's check on this router. Now the fun part. Okay, now let's see. Show IP route. The address is 192.168.10.1. So 192.168.10.1 longer prefix. Okay, let me write down this command again. Okay, so as you can see, the 192.168.10.0, okay, the AD is 20 and it's getting via 2.2.2.1 from this via eBGP. Okay, so as you can see, the router 3 is getting this 192.168.10.1 route via 2.2.2.1 because of the lower AD value of the eBGP. You can see the 20 AD over here, and the B is for BGP. So now let's see on the router 1 from where it's getting the 192.168.30.1 route. Okay, so let's go to this router 1 and see. Here I am going to write show IP route 192.168.30.1 longer prefix. Okay, you can see over here also the 192.168.30.1 route is getting via BGP because of the lower AD, which is 20 via 1.1.2. okay, and but our task is to configure the backdoor in order to get this 192.168.30.1 route via serial link 4/3, which is 3.3.3.3, okay, from router 3. We need to fix this with the help of the BGP backdoor command. So let's configure this. See the configurations. Router BGP 611, and we have the network. The network is 192.168.30.1, so 192.168.30.0, and we have write down the mask 255.255.255.0 and the command, which is the backdoor. Okay, exit. The same way we are going to configure this on router 3. So let's take this router 3 and first configure terminal, and then router BGP 6333, and we have the network is this 192.168.10.1, so 192.168.10.0, and the mask is 255.255.0 and the backdoor. Exit. Okay, just to make sure, I am writing to do clear IP route soft, do clear IP BGP soft. Okay, do clear IP BGP soft. Okay, okay, now let's check. Now let's check this. Show and show IP route 192.168.30.1 longer prefix. So as you can see over here, the D is for the EIGRP, the 192.168.30. network, okay, via 3.3.3.3, which is serial 4/3. So as you can see, after we apply the BGP backdoor on our routers, the router installing this new path, the backdoor network is treated as a local network, except that it is not advertised. Okay, so now let's verify on this router 3 also, just to make sure. Okay, and show IP route 192.168.10.1 longer prefix. You can see over here, router 1, sorry, the router 3 is also installed this 192.168.10.1 network via serial 4/3. This is how you can configure the BGP backdoor. So I hope you like this video. If you like, please give a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to know more in detail, there's a link in the description box. You can visit it out. I have wrote everything about this backdoor thing. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.